Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica here with Coach JP at Ganbatte Fitness in Los Angeles. And today we're going to talk about sleds. Here at Ganbatte Fitness, they have this awesome green sled track that they have just put in. We were doing sleds before, but we were doing them on concrete, which is a lot less fun. Coach, please tell us what this sled is, how heavy you can make it, and what you do with it.
Sled pull and push has been one of my favorite workouts. The whole thought process here is strength is based on how far and how fast you can move heavy objects. So the sled allows us to put a lot of weight on to move fast on a 40-foot distance of grass. I like it because it promotes speed and also strength on your lower back, calves, butt.
You are taking all your running drills and you are turning them back into what humans naturally used to do. I grew up on a horse farm. I had to feed the horses every night. I had to take hay, throw it in a cart, and then push/pull it across a big field every day. I thought it was very unfair to make children do that. My mom didn't care. She made me do it anyway. Thanks, Mom. I love you. You're the best person ever. You get good at it. When you push and pull things that are heavy, what happens? Your body integrates exactly the way it's supposed to be. Instead of just doing a bench press, now you are doing a press while you are pushing. Your core is engaged. Everything is engaged. If you want to be a true beast monster, this is one of the things you do. I'm going to reference 1982, Conan the Barbarian for this idea. In Conan the Barbarian, at the beginning, Conan is captured, blah, blah, blah. They take him to a thing and he pushes a big mill for his whole life. That's how he becomes huge beast monster Conan. By pushing things specifically. A lot of that is left out in modern training. Sleds coming back will make almost any program better. If you did almost any program and integrated a good sled piece into it, you would kind of by default end up really good at pushing objects, which is a human skill. What model sled are we using here, Coach?
You know what, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. We've had this for years. And
is this one of the ones where you can move the pipes?
Yep. Yeah, move the pipes to remove the weight.
Yeah.
So as you keep stacking, it will be hard to go do this each time.
Over and over. So you pull the pipes.
Pull the plates.
To get them off.
Yep.
Lower handles and high handles, low push, high push, high push. Which ones do you like the most?
I like high push. I like this in this position because normally when you push things, you're normally in this angle. The lower ones, we seldom use it, but there's also benefit when you're coming down this low, right?
Yeah.
It's a different kind of muscle groups that you're hitting there.
So I want you to look at the alignment of a sled push. Here, elbows are in. This is something you don't see a lot in a lot of forms of training. A lot of people will push with their elbows wide. Correct. People do push-ups with their elbows wide, and I can never figure out why when I do push-ups. I try to do them elbows close because when you really push things, your elbows are close. I have never seen somebody walk up outside of a movie and try and push a car with your elbows wide. Right. You do see it in movies. I've seen it in a couple movies.
Yes.
But I've never seen anybody do it in real life. Nobody pushes a tractor out of the mud with their elbows up. Nobody does that.
I think that's the reason why we actually got along, because we both agree that you don't do a push-up this way. It's always here. You can.
I just don't know why.
But there's no power here.
Yeah,
right?
it makes you wider up top, and people are doing them to be sexy, not because they actually were doing something. So how do you treat this training when you do it? Do you doing 40-yard pushes? Are you doing alternating back and forth?
What
are
I
you
do,
doing volume cycles?
What I love to do with a sled is I find my perceived 70% or 80%. What that means is the weight that I can go 80 feet. So we only have 40 feet here, so 80 feet within a minute. So I need to be able to push the sled out and back, whatever that weight is, in 45 seconds. So I have 15 minutes to recover and do it again.
15 seconds to recover.
15 seconds to recover. I do death by EMOM. I keep pushing the sled until I just cut off, and normally I hit about 18 to 19 minutes.
So JP is an endurance athlete, world-class endurance athlete. He does a lot of things to help him run better. He runs distance. So think of this as a strength piece, highly specific to running in a totally different time scale. When you're thinking about things like this, think about your time scales. What are you training for? And then back calculate your engineering equation based on that.
It's also great just because like it also promotes that running stance of leaning forward when you're running. So here you're leaning forward and pulling. A lot of running is using your posterior side on how to go faster going forward. So you'll see a lot of distance endurance athletes like myself, but you'll see sprinters who go for a 40-meter run or 20-meter run doing this a lot because they need to fire those muscle groups just to go faster, right?
So think about it as overtraining. You load up whatever you want to get good at and you figure out how to do it. Whether or not you use it in your sport or not is not the point. Every time you load up something in particular, you're going to force some different type of biomechanical alignment and you're probably going to get more efficient in some way. Think of sleds as helping you regain basic human function, push and pull things as people did until we had the internal combustion engine. Everybody in the world did this all the time, which is part of the reason people were much healthier. If you integrate sleds into any other type of program, it will improve your overall program output.
Correct.
Correct? Correct.